Hi, how you going? I'm Kevin Hands, and this is my third training video about emails. Today we're going to be covering settings. Okay, so you can see up here, anything on the internet that usually looks like that, looks like a sprocket, is almost always, if not always, settings. Okay, so if we click here, and down here there are settings. Most of these other things I simply don't worry about. But one thing we can do that might be of interest to you for Gmail is that we can add themes so it doesn't look so plain. Okay, and you can see here a number of themes. All we have to do here is click one, okay, and save it, and there it is. There's the new theme. I was quite happy with the old one though, so I'm going to keep it the way it was. Oops, sorry, that's the settings. The themes, again, I'll go back to what I wanted, save, and there it is. Okay. Alright, now let's have a look at settings in a bit more detail. So here's the settings, and we go to settings, and let's see what we can do here. Now you'll notice along here there's all these sorts of things we can do. Okay, you can see the language you can set. Obviously we're in Australia. Okay, how many conversations per page, and you can just basically, scroll down and have a look at what things that you want to do. Okay, in general. Okay, so those are the stars that we're using, etc. to mark emails how we want, if we want to. Alright, all of those things. You can be notified of emails coming in if you want to or not. You can add a picture, quite easy. If I want to do that, change the picture, which I don't, but just to show you. Then I'll choose a file, okay, from the computer, make that computer, click on that, save it, and that would be the picture. Okay, and you can see that picture is the same one as up here. Okay. Another thing that is useful though is a signature. Okay, now if you change a signature and want a signature, what you have to do is make sure you click that circle there to on. Otherwise it's going to be no signature, it won't show up in your emails. Now here I have a signature. Okay, so I could change this, for example. I could add some numbers, 231, that'll do, whatever. Or mobile, whatever I wanted. Okay. Skype, I could add the Skype ID. It could be whatever we want in here. Okay, so just type in what we want and save it. We could even put in maybe I'll show you that. We could even put in a website in here, a link. Okay, and some of my other emails, the training, the one on sending showed you how to put some text in, put a link on that, and we could have that. So I could go great music, I could add a link into that text, which would show up blue because it would be a website it would be going to, and people clicked on that in your signature would go straight there. It's actually not a bad way to advertise. If you're advertising a business or something, some such, every email you would send would have that link in there. Okay, and if you change something, then you would need to save it. Save changes. Okay, and that means any email I make then has that signature on it. So let's have a look. Okay. Whoops, typo. Let's do that one. Okay. Okay, and there it is. So here's the signature that we've changed. You'll see it all went in there. I'll send it, the email, and I'll go to the email here. Here it is here. All we need to really see is the signature, and here's the signature, this part here. Okay, and that's what that does. Okay, alright, let's go to settings again. Settings, that was general, that we've covered up here. Labels, okay, and you can do a number of things. You can show or hide them. That means that they'll show up here if you show them. If you hide them, they don't. Okay, categories, etc. I don't want all that. And all the email addresses, and we can also edit them or remove them. We could nest them under a label. We could do whatever we want with labels. Okay, so that's all that. That's basically these. These are all the labels it's talking about. Inbox, we can configure that how we want to. In there, you could just have a look for yourself and do that. Accounts and import, as you know, we can do these things here. We could import mail from another email, like Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, etc. and we could just basically go through the process of doing that under accounts and import all the emails into a Gmail account if we wanted to. Okay, here you see that okay, that is this actual email. We could actually make it look like another email address if you wanted to. Okay, so another email address that you own, you could do that. Okay, and can make it default, edit it, whatever we wanted to. Okay, actually I could make that one default. Okay, like that. That means that even though it's going from this email address, it actually looks like it's going from that one. Okay. Okay, and there's a number of other things that you can do there. You'll see there's no save here. Sometimes things are just instant, other times they're not. Filters, you can see I have one filter here. On this particular email, there might be, some of our others have a lot, where we're editing, where we're filtering things out that we don't want. That's basically just spam, and it just goes straight in the bin, doesn't come in the inbox. Or we could edit this and do whatever we want. I've also showed you how to do that, to create filters. Now I can go ahead and edit this one, for example. I could tick or untick boxes we want, etc., and that would do that. Okay, so that means filters are created in Gmail for any emails coming in. So once you create a filter, they do what you tell them to. They go where you want them to, etc. Okay, so that's all of that. That's the filters, forwarding. Now with Gmail, what we found was that if we wanted to direct our emails from one Gmail address to another one, even though you're supposed to be able to import it, we found that we couldn't. So I had to forward it. So for example, see how here I've got this ticked, forward a copy of incoming mail to another email address of mine from this one. Okay, and so you can do that by just doing this, ticking that, following the instructions the computer gives you, and you can do that. Okay. Chat I don't bother with, as you can see, I haven't done anything. Labs the same thing, offline the same thing. So that's pretty much everything covered in settings. I hope that that was useful to you. As always, have a fantastic, wonderful and awesome day, and bye for now.